Hi, I'm Tom Antion, and we're in the Great Internet Marketing Retreat Center in Virginia Beach, Virginia. This is actually my home that I developed so that people from all over the world could come in and study in a safe, luxurious, and credible environment to learn how to use the internet for their own gain, for their own business, so they can tell the boss to take this job and shove it, go on vacations when they want, and all kinds of great things that you'll see in the next few minutes. What you can be sure of, you're going to get credible training by somebody that's making millions of dollars on the internet. Not some of these scammer artists that want to tell you how to get rich, but they're driving old broken down Pintos, all right? You'll see that this is the real thing. In fact, as soon as you get here, you'll see our actual bank statements, our actual deposits, month by month by month, over the past couple years, to show you this is a real credible business opportunity. Can't wait to see you here in Virginia Beach.
I think the best part of my visit to Tom's Retreat Center was just seeing Tom and seeing his example. I was able to, by being around him for 3 or 4 days, just see everything that's possible with this internet marketing thing and how far you can really take it.
Tom Antion is #1 in my books when it comes to internet marketing, and the information I received in that arena, I believe, can help make the difference between a great website that brings in an incredible amount of money versus a great website that flops.
I'd like to let other people know that the Retreat Center is a wonderful place for learning everything you need to know about internet marketing.
When you get ready to make your trip to the Great Internet Marketing Retreat Center, you're going to be coming to the largest city in the state of Virginia. We have gorgeous ocean access, not right here from the house, but we're very close. It's a beautiful, low-crime city, low-cost city. It's a wonderful experience, fine dining and shopping. Anything you want, you can find here. When you get here, you land at the airport, we're waiting there for you, and we pick you up in a limo. Luxury all the way when you come to the Retreat Center. We bring you in, we pull up to the front door, we haul your stuff in and put you in a luxurious room, or you might get our funny room called the Techno Geek Room, where we have a poster of Bill Gates overlooking the room to make sure that you have a great experience when you come here.
We were picked up first class by a beautiful limousine and treated like we're absolute royalty.
If we even mentioned one need, one of the staff members immediately was on the case.
If you ask for white chocolate chip cookies, then there's a bag of white chocolate chip cookies in your room, but they think of every little thing.
Before you come here, we have you fill out a very personalized questionnaire. And it goes as far as what snacks you like to eat, which will be waiting for you in your room. But we want to know what your level of expertise is so that I can deliver information to you that's right where you need it. If you're advanced, I'll keep it to a high level when I'm talking to you. If you're a rank beginner, that's okay. It's safe to come here. However, we do have you run through some homework before you get here so that you can take advantage of the situation. There's nowhere else in the world where you can attend and live in a house with a top-level internet marketer and pick his brain, which is me and my staff, for a whole weekend.
He brings everything down to a level which anyone can understand it, and he cares about people. And he cares about helping everyone ensure that their website actually is successful and does make money. And that's something really rare to find in this day and age.
Once we get you settled in, we have a little mixer and mingle on Thursday night. Then Friday morning, breakfast is sharp at 9, and I start laying it on you at 10. I take you through everything that you need to know to automate your business, to reach hundreds of thousands or millions of people right from your desktop.
Best way to start the day.
Well, welcome to the first day of the retreat. I'm here while everybody else is having breakfast, getting all the files ready that I want them to see so that we can move along at a crisp pace. Also reviewing each person's individual file that I've looked at last week. We want to make sure everybody gets out of here with what they need. Well, this is where most of the training takes place, the formal training. I have a big screen on the other side of the room here where everybody can see a representation or projection of my screens, see all the little nuances that they would never see if they just had a quick course on this. This is the real thing, the real kind of work that I do every day to bring in a fortune on the internet. See, there's probably an order coming in. Remember, they don't all come in by the shopping cart. So I've got a staff of people to pick up the phone and take orders too.
The best thing I learned was finding out places where I'd been making mistakes, and I'd been making them over and over and over again. And I think if I hadn't been here in person, I wouldn't have quite caught them or wouldn't have been able to explain them over the telephone or ask a question on a teleseminar. He was actually able to look at what I was doing and point out places that I wasn't doing it correctly, and I really appreciated that a lot.
I've got everything set. Pretty soon I'll start calling the herds in. I get on my intercom and say 5 minutes to go, and they start rolling in here. And we're really going to have a great weekend with them this weekend. We hope to see you here one of these days too.
I've already saved myself probably hundreds of hours in grunt work that Tom has introduced us to a couple concepts.
Being able to watch Tom over his shoulder on what he does on a daily basis and his actual work that he's doing. It's not, you know, here's a pseudo project. So I love that, and I love the fact that he's so open, and when you ask him a question, he doesn't hold back. He gives you all the secrets, all the tips, all the tricks that he's currently doing.
One of my favorite things in life is creating things that never existed before. That's what we're doing right now. Nowhere else on earth can you come in and see a great group of people like this and let them study right here in the retreat center. So I'm just thrilled. Everybody's having a great time, and we're going to really send them off with a new lease on life with regard to their business efforts.
If we can save time, we translate that into dollars.
You know, when you do something extraordinary, people hear about it. The local television station did a whole feature piece on our experience here at the retreat center. In fact, they liked it so much, they kept it back until their sweeps week so they could beat the competition. Let's show you a little bit of that right now.
The question for you folks tonight: how would you like to become a millionaire by just using something that many of us rely on every day?
A Virginia Beach businessman has turned the internet into a cash cow and says he can teach you to do the same thing. It's a topic you ask us to uncover, and News Channel 3's Karen May joins us now with more. Karen?
Hi, Tom. Well, who isn't trying to come up with some kind of way to get rich? Tom Antion says he has the answer. He says if you know how to work the internet, you can become richer than you ever imagined. The web has already paid off for him in a big way.
This is a 17-room house. It's 7,500 square feet in the main building.
Tom Antion lives a life of luxury.
They say the difference between a man and a boy is the cost of his toys, right? Well, here we go.
Antion says he owns all of this because of something simple that we use every day: the internet.
This can really be enormous, more than most people's wildest dreams.
Now Antion has come up with another way to make money. He opens his home to people who paid thousands of dollars to come here for a weekend, so Antion can teach them how to get rich on the internet.
And he wants to get us making money quick. I like that.
Antion explains how to use email and search engines like Google creatively.
Learning how effective that is can make you a lot of money.
Or it can cost you a lot of money.
Or it can cost you a lot of money.
Another technique: if you try to exit this website without buying anything, a pop-up box comes up. It asks you to reconsider making a purchase at a cheaper price. Most of the students in the retreat this weekend are part of a mentoring program that Antion just created. That means if they use what they've learned here and create their own successful web businesses, Antion gets a cut of the profits.
Because we know that because he's getting 25%, he is going to be totally committed to us being successful.
And getting rich. Next month. If you want to find out more about them, just go to our website starting tomorrow morning. We are at WTKR.com.
When people experience the weekend here at the retreat center, a lot of great networking comes on. The people that come here are substantial, are serious, are fun from all walks of life, and many of the people form their own little support groups when they leave here to help them move their internet marketing operations along.
The camaraderie that we've got here going on in such a short time has been tremendous. Getting to know everybody, it's very easy in this environment.
We were with people that were all focused in one direction, and that we had instant feedback if we had any questions.
It's a great experience when it comes to networking, and we meet people out at the restaurants. So when we go out for dinners on Saturday and Sunday night, it's a really high-end experience here if you like networking and you like to deal with other people. However, we have 2 acres here. We have quiet areas where there's high-speed internet on the whole property, where you can go out in a sitting area and listen to the birds sing while you're thinking about your next big internet project. You have gorgeous libraries here of hundreds of thousands of dollars of resource materials at your disposal. We have all the amenities here. We have a pool, we have an indoor jacuzzi, a sauna, a tennis court, all the things you need to relax your mind and immerse yourself in this new business opportunity. It's not new, I got to tell you that, because I had a person come up to me once and she said, "You know, I saw you a couple years ago and, you know, I guess this internet's not a fad, is it?" I said, "No, ma'am, it certainly isn't a fad. We take in millions of dollars on the internet. We have students that are e-millionaires. We have plenty of people making $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month. We have people that told their boss, take this job and shove it. We have all kinds of people that are doing part-time, full-time. They're working at home. They're spending time with their family. They can take a vacation when they want to. They can afford the things that make life worth living. My part of it is to help you see about the internet and how your little piece of it can make you more money than you ever dreamed in your whole life. And it's fun. You can do it at home. You can do it in your pajamas. You can do it in the middle of the night. Doesn't make any difference. Now with all these handheld devices, you can do it on the road, on a bus, on a plane. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened in my life for me and my family, and it's going to be for you and your family.
I'm Joan Stewart, a public relations consultant, and I work out of my home here in Wisconsin, selling information products on PR from my website at joanstewartconsulting.com. These are some of the products I learned how to create in Tom Antion's mentor program. I've got about 60 CD titles. I have bundled packages of CDs, all kinds of things, but actually, this is only about 1/3 of what I sell. The rest of the products aren't things that you can hold in your hand. That's because they're electronic products like transcripts and special reports, things that people can buy at 3 o'clock in the morning while I'm in bed. They use their credit card and they can download the purchases instantly. Ka-ching, ka-ching. I make an average of about $12,000 a month on the internet, and I think anybody who's really serious about making money in their pajamas like I do should learn how to do it from Tom Antion, my mentor, who I have nicknamed the King of Ka-ching.
When you're in the program, we actually call it the joint venture program because I'm with you all the way through a year-long program, and your visit here is only one small part of the whole program. We have a team of people around the world ready to serve you for your needs. We have people in Eastern Europe that can do things dirt cheap for you. We have people that will make a website template for you for $20 where you probably couldn't even speak to a web designer for $20. We have people here during the retreat to answer your questions, help you set up your blogs, your websites, teach you the shopping cart systems, teach you pay-per-click search engines, anything that your heart desires with regard to internet marketing, we have a resource for it. We're actually building a TV set right here in the retreat center. And this is some truss work that'll be used to hang the lights. There we go. Right now we're in a temporary chroma key studio. This is used, we can have mentees or other people come in, shoot videos. It looks like they're in a massive studio, but we are in the midst of building an actual set, just like you'd see on television. And we got all the high-tech equipment to run it, so you'll be seeing us more on the big screen. You know, my marketing experience goes way back. In fact, I have never had a job. I know what it is to wonder where payroll's coming from. I've always been bottom line. I have been in business personally for over 30 years. I know you can't believe that because of my little baby face here, but it is true. I think what people like about me is I have a knack of assessing their situation, looking at their background and experience, and molding it into a plan that will work for them on the internet. So when you come here, I'm going to do the same exact thing for you. I'm going to interview you about your background, your experience, what you want to accomplish, how much money you want to make, how much time you have to spend on this, and I'm going to lay out a custom plan to get you the skills to get you where you want to go.
It was Tom's expertise that I felt inspired by, and it gave me more confidence in the work that I feel I have ahead.
The best thing I learned while I was at the retreat was how to write a compelling sales letter that would make someone buy something. And what I appreciated the most was we put it together piece by piece throughout the whole weekend, so that at the end of the weekend I had a final product.
The best part of my visit to Tom Antion's retreat center was absolutely everything. But I guess if I have to say number one, it was the information that I learned, and the information specifically regarding the copyrighted techniques.
We do a little work, and then Tom would critique it right away, so there was no waiting period, there was no my going back over it a million times and procrastinating with it. We just did it, he took a look at it, did it again, and I really appreciated that the most.
When you come here, we've already seen where you are and where you want to go. And we design a specific curriculum so that you can reach your goals before you leave here for the weekend. It could be you'll study pay-per-click search engines. It could be you'll learn to use your shopping cart better. It could be you'll learn to write sales copy, which is the real meat of getting people to buy off of the internet. We cover all the aspects that you personally need. So don't think that you'll just be snowed and bowled over with every little thing about the internet. That's not the goal of this weekend. The goal of this weekend is to take you personally in a small group setting and move you forward and give you an action plan to take off with what you've learned.
I really learned a lot about what makes good copy, and even though I've done a lot of mail promotions, I feel the internet market is different and your approach is different.
After I leave here, I'm going to market my first ebook. I'm going to start with the basic sales letter and learn how to market one book, but then I'm going to work on creating more of a web presence with a complete website, and I'm learning how to get good search positioning.
After going through Tom's 3-day seminar, it made me start thinking, is the product that I'm planning on marketing on the internet really the correct product, the one that I could really make the most money on?
You know, I want you to take action. I want you to make a move for you and your family to better yourself and to get out of the rat race and working for the corporations and making everybody else rich. I want you to be rich. And I don't care what you do with the money. Give it away if you want to. But I want you to make it in a way that you can enjoy for you and your family. Now, click around our site. I want you to come out and visit us at our retreat center. I want you to study with me for a year. I'm credible. You can type my name into the internet and you better pack a lunch because you're going to be sitting there for months hearing good things about me. But that's only on the internet. That's scary and that's aloof. I'm not. You make an appointment to talk to me or one of my staff and we're going to help you change your life for the better.
Yeah, I would recommend Tom's program to just about anybody in any business because his marketing techniques are applicable in almost any industry. So I don't see why anyone selling anything in this world would not want to learn what we learned here.
I would recommend Tom's program in a heartbeat to anyone who is really wanting to get deeply involved in the internet marketing.
I would only recommend Tom's program to people who are really serious about internet marketing and who are willing to do the work and who are willing to work while they're here. It's a fabulous, fabulous opportunity for jumping ahead in your internet marketing, and that's what I did this weekend. Was I moved way far ahead.
I can't wait to meet you here in Virginia Beach when you visit the Retreat Center. Call or email us, look at the package that you have. We're very accessible and we can't wait to see you here so that you can reach your goals on the internet.